week we have a giveaway from Knitter's Pride, a really great needle set. It is their Platina interchangeable deluxe set. And let me get this right. This is an interchangeable needle set with 7 knitting needle tips, US sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5, and 11, or metric sizes 4.0 to 8.0 with 4 different cord lengths, 24, 32, and 40, and all of the end caps and connectors and everything else you need. This is my own personal set. These are beautiful needles. They have a nice long taper and a sharp tip, and these needles also happen to, the reason they're called cubics is because they are flat on 4 sides, which is an interesting feel. Some say it's a more ergonomic, or more ergonomic for your hands. I personally really like the feeling of these, and it doesn't change the gauge of your knitting or anything. It's just kind of a different thing. It does make your hands, it does make you hold your hands a little bit differently, I think. If you are having some hand fatigue, it might help. I just think they're great needles, and this is an awesome set to win. I want to show you how the keys and cords work. Well, let me tell you this first. Every Knitter's Pride needle set comes in its own case. This one happens to be this flip case. And in the back pocket, this is where you can store all of your cords and everything else, so everything is tidy and put together when you're ready to use it. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how these needles work. You know, in these giveaway videos, I always demonstrate how this works. But people still, I guess people don't watch all the way through. They're saying, I got those needles and the needles fell off the cords. Well, these are the steps you have to take to make sure they don't fall off the cords, because I've never had one fall off, and I use pretty much exclusively Knitter's Pride needles. You take the cord length that you need for whatever pattern you're working, and you take the needle size that you need, and the needle just screws onto the cord like this. Now, if you stop there, there is a chance that it will come undone. That's why we don't stop there. You take a key, you put it in the hole at the base of the cord, and that gives you something to hang on to so you can hand tighten it a little bit more. And then that's when you have a beautiful join that is not going to come undone. And then when you're finished with your project, you just reverse the process and put your needles away in the handy case where it's all tidy and you can find it again. You can find the needle size you need the next time you have a project to work on. Interchangeable sets are such a great investment. This is such a great prize. When you have an interchangeable set, you can pick up a pattern and you don't have to think, do I have a 32-inch size 8? You know you do, because you have this set. You can attach any cord to the size 8, the size 8 needle that you need for the pattern. Instructions for entering this giveaway are coming up in the video, and I'll announce the winner next week. Good luck.